Well, hello everybody. We're back. I took last week off because I was admittedly stressed and had other things I needed to get done. But we're back. It's time for more Xenoblade Cross. I'm so inconsistent on which version of the name I call it. So let's see, what's the goal for today? The ideal would be I get all the way up to 24% completion of Mira and get everything before chapter 6 done. I do not think that is happening today. I think it'll take 2 weeks to do that, so we'll do this week and next week. So let's say we go for halfway, split the difference, we'll aim for like 21% today. We'll see how much we get done. But once we are done with chapter 6, we're going to be taking a break from Xenoblade Cross to go through Deltarune, starting from chapter 1 and going all the way through chapter 4, and I'm very excited about that. I'm so excited for Deltarune. Okay. So I have a checklist of things we need to get done. Went through and took a look at all of the segments that we can do, and listed out what we need to do for each of them. Or listed out the ones that are easiest to get done. First off, I've got a bunch of character hangouts I never did, so let's go get those done real quick. Hi, Bose. No, I don't want to add you, Bose. I actually meant to refuse you. Because, fuck you. Okay, next up is Hope and HB. Which means, sadly, Hope, I'm gonna need to kick you out of the party for like 5 seconds.
I can help.
Alright, there you are. Get back in my party, Hope.
Yes? Please, let me help.
Okay, 2 more. Next up is HB. So you're going to be up this way.
Listen.
And then last will be Lao.
Have you come for the best? Come now, let's go.
Okay, Lao, you're gonna be up at Division Drive. So how is everybody doing today? Hope you're doing well. Work has been kind to me despite the 6-day weeks I've been having. They keep sticking me on for 6 days in a row, then giving me this weird 3 or 4 day weekend with 1 or 2 work days in the middle of the weekend. And I don't mind it, but it's also weird and disorienting. Okay, hangouts are done. Next up is going to be House of Cards. Also, how are we doing on survey? That was only 4 segments, but oh my god, that was 0.5%. Off to a good start, I suppose.
Hey!
Okay, House of Cards is very important to get done. I'm going to need to abandon a few missions, or complete them real quick. Let's abandon that one. Might as well take care of that one. Good to get a dog unlocked. Since we'll need that for a few heart-to-hearts. Okay, let's go take care of some basic missions real quick, and then we can do House of Cards. Right, you're gonna be all the way up here. here? Oh, right. I am used to playing on my main file where I've had a skill for the last, like, 60 hours, 50 hours. So I immediately went to get in my skill and did not have it. Oops. But on my main file, I am after chapter 10 and getting very close to ready for chapter 11, which is great. Means I am already coming up on the end of the main story. And I'm like 2/3 of the way through exploring Mira. So yeah, things are going well over on that file. I'm just taking it at my own pace. Oh crap.
Weather. Somebody fix this.
No, I can't fix the weather, Lau. I'm sorry, that is beyond my powers. Okay, the dog's actually below us, so we're gonna want to drop back down. Let's go as far as we can first. I see you, Labrador. God damn it, I always forget! I have a horrible fear of heights. Really? What is your problem? Okay, you just live there now, I guess. Stuck crooked in midair on the edge of the cliff. What are you doing? There we go. The heck was that nonsense? Oh, you're much lower than I thought. Hi, kitty. We've got a Bina on the desk. What are you up to, Bina? And we found the dog. Dog unlocked. Okay, next basic mission. Let's do some Moranium requests. I hope I have enough. Okay, you know what? Cats open the door. I'm gonna go close the door real quick so I don't bother roommates.
Hey, listen.
There we go. Door closed. How are we on Moranium? We have absolutely nothing. Never mind then.
Hey.
Alright, please let House of Cards appear. There it is. Hello, House of Cards. We just have a missing key card to locate. It's not too difficult, I believe. We can find it just next to the restricted hangar entrance. I want to say it's back over this way behind. There it is. Okay, just gotta climb up then. Okay, now deliver you to Yardley and we're good. I believe this mission was given to us by Yardley. We remember him. We helped him acquire materials a while back. But he only wants to meet us during the afternoon. Oh, right. I need to get the online rewards as well, even though I don't play online on this account. So I don't have a Nintendo account on this account. No, not the control guide. So good to know that is there.
Wonderful.
Oh, hey, thanks for coming all this way. You're the one who found my key card, yeah? So, can I see it? Yes, you can. Oh, sweet, this is it. Man, I was gonna be hosed like a driveway without this baby. I suppose we should talk reward, huh? What do you say I just transfer it to you later since it's so much? Yeah, you never paid me last time either. Wait, you were the one who... Oh man, I didn't even notice. I should have spent more time looking at your face, I guess. Yeah, you still owe me. Ah, so you do remember. Suppose that's unsurprising. Guess I have some explaining to do, huh? But we can't talk here. Too many years or something. Meet me at night on the lowest level beneath the administrative district's hangars. I'll pay you what I owe then, including for all the stuff you just did. Until then. And there is a reason why he needs to meet in such a specific location at a specific time of day. So let's get moving. Alright, and I believe it needs to be late night, so after midnight. What does it say on the objective? Late at night. Okay, so it does say it at least. Does everyone have the exact same swimming animation? Dang it! Ah, that sucks. Though, the incredible irony if I just happen to pick 4 party members who have the exact same swimming animation. Something I really, really like about Xenoblade 1 is the fact that every party member has a unique swimming animation. Hello there, mystery man. You look very suave tonight.
There you are.
I've been waiting for you. I believe this is our first time meeting, correct? I love the options. You've never met before, you've met once before, or you've actually met 3 times before. Or this is the 3rd time we've met. Heh, aren't you the smart one? Well, I guess you know it's good old Yardley. So I know you may have some doubts, but I promise it was always me you've been meeting with. I just changed my appearance. So you know that key card you found for me? Well, it activates the life pod I work so desperately to repair. You see, we humans are basically just souls housed in mimeosomes, which are little more than temporary vessels. But with this situation comes a kind of freedom, the freedom to change vessels at will. The mimeosome maintenance center is full of life pods, but they're all reserved for clinical applications. Us normal yokels aren't allowed near them. Which means that this is the only life pod where people can rebuild their bodies to suit their whims. I expect you have your doubts about the process, but I stand as proof of the results. My consciousness has been successfully transplanted into an entirely new body. Can I use it? Psh, of course, anyone can use it. They just have to pay a totally reasonable service fee. Only 1,000,000 credits per use. Oh, but you're welcome to use it for free whenever you want. Let's just say it's a way to settle up my outstanding debts. So what do you say, interested? Nah, I think I want to be paid in cash. Were you not listening to what I said? I'm about to become massively wealthy. At the moment, however, I am flat busted. So do us both a favor and forget about money for a moment. Seize this unique opportunity to discover a new you. Besides, others have to pay 1,000,000 bones a pop. Well, you get unlimited access in perpetuity for free. It's a far greater value than some paltry cash payment. Now just accept the offer and enjoy the life pod already. Phew. I have only 2 stipulations for our agreement. One is that you don't tell anybody about this. I doubt the Director General would be pleased to hear about my little business model. And 2 is that you only use the machine late at night while I'm around. That should be a given, seeing as it won't activate without my keycard, but just in case. Are we agreed? No. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Okay, I admit that I cheated you out of reward before, but I'm being totally upfront and fair with you right now. Look, why not try the life hunt for yourself right now? One taste and you'll never go back. Now come on, step up and embrace a new you. Alright, he just forces us right into it. Anyways, this man now has a monopoly on HRT, and I hate it. If you'd like to change your player avatar's appearance, gender, etc., wait until late night and go to Yardley's Hideaway located beneath the administrative district. I do wish they were a little bit more explicit about, hey, this is here and very important and you should go unlock it. But at the same time, it is for a segment clearing on the map, so... like, if you're going for completion in any way, the game does kind of push you towards it implicitly. Okay, Neil Nail has a heart-to-heart. Let's go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to be doing one heart-to-heart between each mission, I think, is what we're going to do.
Listen.
Hi, you! Just the person I was hoping to see. So for my Earth culture research, I've commissioned someone to salvage some data from a piece of the life hold for me. And in that data, I found an absolutely fascinating concept, a little thing you call a novel. Isn't it just so creative? I mean, fabricated stories read for entertainment. What kind of mad genius came up with that? They don't have fiction on her planet, I see. Anyway, I thought of reading one for myself, but there's just so much more data than I thought possible. They're all categorized based on something called genre. Say, which genre do you like best? Alright, which one should I go with? Sci-fi, thriller, or young adult? I'm curious what we're thinking on this. Young adult is very funny, but I'm leaning towards one of the other ones personally. Actually, you know what? Where is my dice? I should roll a dice for this. Well, I had a dice on my desk and it appears to be missing. Unfortunate. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm just not gonna look at the screen, and we're gonna see which one it ends up on. Damn it, really? Okay, I'm rolling again. I know young adult novels. I know it's the funniest. I want to go for something other than that. Alright, thriller it is. A detective thriller, According to the data, that's a work of fiction centered on discerning the identity of a murderer, thief, or other criminal by investigating clues they left. I see. So it's a philosophical kind of text interested in investigating the notion of crime and, by extension, sin. The definition of a sin differs greatly between civilizations and can be very revealing. This could prove fascinating. Well, in any case, thank you for the advice. I can see I've got a long road ahead of me. Alright, it was a good recommendation. Earthology. Alright, let's get you back in the party. Now then, what do we want to do next? Next on my list is, we've got missions up to the north. We've got one in Silvalum and one in Caldros. Okay, so our mission in Silvalum is only available during the day, because at night they have Castle in the Sky instead. Right, and we have not been up to the Cleansing Spring yet, so we need to unlock that. What the hell are you three doing? Are you trying to scare this rock? I don't think it's working. God, I love Lyciers and Salt Hats. They're so weird. Though actually, it'd be funny if that was a Tectinsula, and killing them caused the Tectinsula to stop being frightened so it comes out and attacks you. That would be an incredibly funny bit. I would not put it past them to do that, actually. Alright, hello there, Koopy.
So,
Koopy, so curious. What does this key unlock? And what is secret treasure of Mysteroid friends? Koopy not get wink of sleep with so many questions rolling around inside poor head. So maybe friend help unravel riddle of Mysteroids. What is a Mysteroid? I'm actually very curious about this. It is friend who gave Koopy this curious key. Mira has many strange Xenos, but Koopy never see anything quite so mysterious as that. So Koopy made up name Mysteroid and invented rich backstory for use in later fanfiction writing. It seemed like that Mysteroid came to Mira with others of its kind. But Mira too dangerous for Mysteroid friends. By the time one reached Caravan of Koopy, all other Mysteroids were dead. Koopy felt sad for him, so Koopy gave him food and drink. And in return, Mysteroid left his key before vanishing into darkest night. Oh, but Mysteroid friend also left strange message. Me. My kinsmen sleep, yet point the way to a treasure great and vast. With it shall this world be destroyed and then reborn at last. Compelling, yes? Enough to rob friend of sleep, yes? Meh! Now poor friend has been dragged into this. Only way to find peace is to find treasure. We've been scammed! Congrats on your construction fate completing. What stage of the moon are you at now? Okay then, Koopy filled friend in on all the deeds. Mysteroid friend said there are 3 sleeping kinsmen here in Sylvalum. He left hints to locations in mysterious riddle form, which is dumb but whatever. Clues are south of the lake beside 4 turtles, inside of the southern hold by the flightless bird, and at the lakeside foot of the wayward mount. None of which make any sense to Koopy. Brain of Koopy will overheat if you think any harder. Waiting for friend to find them all by trial and error sound like much better plan. Yep, just make me do all the work. Alright, let's get moving then. Yep. Look away for half a second and run right into a wall. Love it. Here, real quick. What's the clear for this segment? Strange petrified tree, so probably this. Oh crap. Oh, that was a terrible plan. Thank goodness we don't take fall damage. You know what? Screw it. I'm fast traveling.
This one looks like
Ah,
bad
crap.
news.
Nope. Go away. Go away, Terswall.
if I could
Just saw the screenshot you sent of the stage you're at. That is very cool.
I'm sorry. If we could just turn the tides.
Okay, here's the first grave. We read the message inscribed on the mysterious grave marker. Next up, all the way over here. Oh no. No. Do not anger the Lepics. Oh, God. Damn Germivore, get away. Ooh, the way Neil Nail says Shadowrunner is fun. She's got a good accent. I know it's just British, but still.
Now this part I like.
We needed that.
Spiral horn.
Still.
There we go. Goodbye, Germivore. Hello, Grave. Okay, one more. All the way up there. Probably faster to go south from the canyon. Oh, god damn it. Worst weather. Can't see shit. Damn spores. I'm with Lau. Somebody fix this. Hello, Zadam. Please don't pester me. Okay, that's all three. Back to Koopy. Make any progress on Riddle of Mysteroid Friend? What? Friend found 3 graves across Silverlum? Ah, meh, that must be Sleeping Kinsman. Could be bet real money there are other Mysteroids buried in graves. So then, what was written on graves? Could we want to hear all? Is it messed up of me that I kind of want to dig up the graves to see what they look like? I'm very curious. I won't. Partially because I can't, but I'm so curious what they look like. Our treasure is bane to any wall, able to harm or heal one and all. 193. Our treasure is succor to all of the poor, a flame that incinerates all evermore. 128. Our treasure alone is fit to awaken, the way to a world that is long forsaken. 1986. Meh, more stupid riddles! What does any of that mean? There are some strange numbers that are worth looking at. Strange numbers, Oh, meh, could they be coordinates for a place where secret treasure is? If first is X coordinate, then second is Y, and third is probably elevation. That must be it, so hurry up and go. Grab amazing treasure right away. Unfortunately, those coordinates do not match the actual in-game coordinate system at all, but that makes sense because the in-game coordinate system is centered on Blade Tower and it is therefore human-centric. And if I remember correctly, it's 1 unit is 100 meters? Is that right? I think that's right. Either 1 unit's 100 meters or 1 unit is 50 meters. Is this seriously the closest we have? We did not explore the west side at all. Here, actually, I want to see. 2677, 8948. I want to double check the actual coordinate system. Okay, 2677 and 8948 to 1729 and 9540. Sorry, I'm doing math. I have to. The math compels me. Okay, so we've got 9.48 in the X is our distance, and 5.92 in the Y. Squared and 5.92. Okay, so I'm getting 11.18 and 11. Okay, so yeah, 1 unit is 100 meters. That's exactly what I thought. Well, that was my first guess, at least. Honestly, very reasonable coordinate system for humans to be using. Now, hopefully we get a landmark while we're in the area.
What a blessing.
There we go. Now we can get back over here easily. Do not like this. God, I had a feeling. Run!
Hey, I need some heals here.
Okay, please. Okay, good. We are free. I went into a dead end. It's fine because this game is ridiculous. And nobody wants to attack me around here. There it is. Perfect. We found something buried at the location indicated by the grave markers. Alright, awesome. We got the chest. Now we can bring it back to Koopy and Koopy can open it. Ow, it's night. Okay, let's fix that. Koopy, there you are. I like your wings, by the way. Well, did friend find treasure of Mysteroids? I did. A strange rectangular box left behind by the Mysteroids, an intriguing keyhole is located on the rear. For all that talk about destroying world, that is awfully small box. Huh? It has keyhole. Maybe Koopy should try key the Mysteroid friend left. Ah, it opened! Gold, silver, precious jewels! Wait, no, there is just a weird book inside. Meh! Well, what's in the book? Everybody liked that. Ooh, right, all Koopy care about is solving mysteries so he can finally sleep at night. Wait 1 minute for Koopy to translate text. De-derm, meh. Ah, Koopy see. This book is about things that Mysteroid friends hold most precious. Our treasure is bane to any wall, able to harm or heal one and all. Our treasure is succor to all of the poor, a flame that incinerates all evermore. Our treasure alone is fit to awaken the way to a world that is long forsaken. That treasure is love, the light that shines our way even through the darkest of struggles. I record our love here that we may never forget it, that we may use it as a beacon to guide us as we wander the vastness of space. Wow, deep. But Koopy not understand in the slightest. Can friend make sense of it? I have decided that Rose is asexual to the point that she doesn't even comprehend that other people feel love or romance or anything. She's asexual, aromantic, and completely stupid about it. Friend 2? Koopy guessed Mysteroids will stay mystery to bitter end. Koopy still not feel satisfied, but friend was a big help anyway. Thanks. I don't know. I think it's just extremely funny to have her it is funny and relatable in a way to just be completely clueless about things that everyone else understands. This is a joke about me being autistic. That thing that Mr. friend said after Koopy fed him meal. Our greatest treasure may already be old and well familiar to you. Does that mean Koopy already have love? That seemed like yet another mystery. Meh! Koopy have even more sleepless nights ahead. Love it. Okay. Lesson from the grave done. Let's go do a heart-to-heart. Let's see. Oh, I should go set a cat. Oops. Meant to click A, not B. Let's go set a cat in the barracks so that we can do Elma's second heart-to-heart. Alright, kitty time. My cute fluff ball. Okay, Elma, you are up there at night.
Listen.
Oh, that's a good idea too. Memory problems from the Mimisomes that are so severe that like you genuinely do not understand basic human concepts because you're just completely disconnected from it all. I like that. That's fun. Alright, Elma, where are you? Stop petting my cat. It looks terrified. What am I doing? I'm playing with this cat. I figured that was kind of obvious. Do I not seem like the animal-loving type to you? Believe it or not, I had a pet Siamese on Earth. On my days off, she would crawl into my lap and let me stroke her chin while I enjoyed a good book. Petting cats always reminds me of life on Earth. What about you? Does interacting with pets remind you of anything? I have no idea. Oh right, well you did lose your memories in the crash after all. I suppose it's possible that you did have pets and simply don't remember, right? If so, perhaps pets could serve as a kind of trigger to recovering your lost memories. Mind if I ask you another question, just as a matter of personal curiosity? What animal do you think makes the best pet? I have to do it. It's required. That's interesting. You know I'm not a pet, right? So why on earth would you even say that? Perhaps this is another symptom of the damage your Mimiosome suffered in the crash. I'll make an appointment for you at the Mimiosome Maintenance Center and request they perform a disassembly so they can analyze your components. Oh, don't worry, it's a routine procedure for severe mental damage. I'll personally make sure they do a thorough job of cleaning out your skull. She is not having it. It's very funny. I can't believe she used the doctor as a threat. Okay, almost 20%. Nice. Alright, next objective is going to be Supplies Surprise up in Calderos. So that's gonna take us, looks like, just heading up the hill should be fine. And hoping we don't die. Almost a 23, nice. Oh right, oh you're way off to the west, okay. There you are. Hello, Nalu. Well, Nalu, this is it. End of the road. It was pretty good life while it lasted. Nalu will miss this big, beautiful world. So long, Mira. Farewell. So what's happening? What's up? Tale of Nalu is a sad one, friend. Nalu is being threatened by nasty ganglion. Okay, this is the quest I thought it was. They're going to kill every last Nopon caravan unless Nalu bring them supplies. They want 6 deflection shield mirrors, 3 multi-mirror solar drones, and 5 Mark 9 hypercoolers. but it's impossible for Nalu to get them all herself. You'll just have to figure something out, I guess. Oh my god, everybody like that, except maybe Hope. They are all found far from here, with many dangers along the way. Poor Nalu would die before locating them all. Besides, all 3 types of item apparently come from wreckage of human vehicles. So it makes sense for human friends to help, and Nalu hear that humans are all extremely kind and generous. With 6 deflection shield mirrors, 3 multi-mirror solar drones, and 5 Mark 9 hypercoolers, Nalu and friend Pons will all live to see another day. Please, friend, help Caravan of Nalu survive. Alright, let's do it. Oh, thank you. Friend is hero to Napon everywhere. Nalu have faith friend will succeed. Okay, time to go hunting for supplies. On to the beaches of Primordia, I suppose. Okay, we got something a kilometer that way, and it looks like that's the closest one. Or not? What the heck? Okay, well now this one is closer. Hang on, let me deal with the bot. Why do they have the most annoying names? That's why, because it's hard to type. There we go. God. You know what I'm gonna do? Hang on. I'm just going to kill the bots outright. Follower only mode, 10-minute follow, apologies. I just don't want to deal with the bots. This is an extremely easy test to pass, so like, apologies to anyone who shows up and has issues with it. I just don't want to put up with bots anymore. They're annoying. And they're making their usernames even more obnoxious to ban, so... Okay, where is the closest? Up there. Actually, you know what? No, 10 minutes fine. I was gonna say switch it to 0-minute follower only, so it's like a minimal barrier, because the bots sure ain't gonna follow, but like 10 minutes can also help prevent like brigades. Not that I've ever had to deal with one. That's not the worst thing to preemptively prepare for, just in case it ever does happen. Okay, let's stay very far from the enemies. Ah, crap. Keep moving, keep moving.
Use a buff so we can turn this around.
Sorry, Hope, but you are the sacrifice.
It's looking dicey.
Here comes some more.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. At least I got one. Okay, where to next? Okay, 5 of 6. Last one's down by the lake. Sure would have been nice if I just happened to have them all already, but whatever. At least the quality of life in Definitive Edition is so good that it just tells you where they're at. Such a good feature. Really wish they added it to 2 and 3. Oh! Where? Where? There. 2 of them even. Okay, next up to Oblivia. Ooh, lots right at the entrance of what we're looking for. Dang, we didn't have any of these. That's a shame. That is so many collectibles! I know I don't need any of them for this quest, but there's so many! Why not grab them? Okay, that's probably fine. Oh, here we go. They respawned even. Grabbing one more just in case I don't have it for the Collectopedia. And back to Nalu. There you are. Hello, Nalu. I have for you goodies. Welcome back. Has friend found what Nalu asked for? I have indeed, and already had them in the Collectopedia. Good. Friend is most merciful to have collected them all. Nalu and the other Nopon are saved. The caravan will never forget heroism of friend. It will live on as Nopon legend. Nalu, go tell everyone now. Thank you so much. Nalu grateful from bottom of fuzzy hearts. And you did not pay us, Nalu. Where are you? Where did you run off to? Where the heck did she go? There you are. Someone looks happy. Bah! Humans are so easy. Tell them sob story and they bring whatever is asked. Nasty Ganglion paid out nose for that stuff. Ah ha ha! Nalu laughing all the way to bank. Eep! Fred didn't hear all that, right? I heard everything. Everything. Everything? Well, what Friend just heard was terrible things Nalu had to say to please Ganglion when Nalu gave them what they demanded. Guilt and shame from saying it all still haunting. Nalu just reliving it now. They took the things Friends were so kind to gather for Nalu. Nalu barely managed to escape with life, but now Ganglion and Scrum threaten the caravan again. They demand more human things. This time it is truly hopeless. It tear Nalu up inside to ask Friend for this, but will Friend bring more human things to save the caravan from horrible fates? If not, Nasty Ganglion will tear every Nopon limb from limb. You must be really dumb to think I'll fall for this. I'll stand with you. Nappa not have power to fight back. That is why Nalu forced to bring them tribute like this. So please, friend must help. Please, oh please, oh please! Friend is one and only hope of Nalu. Why is friend thinking? There is nothing to think about. Friend will not let entire caravan be killed, will she? For sake of entire caravan, please go find 1 Ahab autonomous AI unit and 8 Nostalgia L002 units. Yeah, I won't let the caravan be destroyed, and that includes by whatever scheme you're scheming with the ganglion. Nalu is acting awfully smug lately. Wonder what has her so happy. Nalu is the type who'd do anything to get ahead in business. Lula Rita is a bit worried, to be honest. Has a human friend heard anything? Yeah, she's, Actually, I'm curious to hear more. Oh, selling food to hungry travelers at ridiculously inflated prices. Pawning off cheap glass as rare and precious sparklies. Friend knows, nasty things like that. Many Nappan claim that Nalu is still doing business with Ganglion, even though it was outlawed. What? Nalu has been asking Friend for favors? In order to save Drongo Caravan from being wiped out by Ganglion? Meh. Lula Reed and I heard of anything like that. 10 to 1, Nalu is selling what Friend brought to Ganglion and making tidy profit. That little scumbag Nalu needs to be taught serious lesson. On top of Ahab autonomous AI and Nostalgia L002 units Nalu asked for, Lula Reed to have one small request. Can Fred catch a whole bunch of bullet flies? Lula Rita will rig them up so when Nalu make handoff to Ganglion, boom! They fly everywhere and scare pants off those who are wearing pants. Does Friend mind? Nalu needs to learn what happens to those who pull schemes in Drongo Caravan. I mean, I'm down for it. The rewards are the same either way, whichever route you take. But, it is way funnier to do the bullet flies. Just to punish her for being kind of awful. Okay, thankfully the potamuses are ignoring us. I'll hold off on that bullet fly since that one's going to be right by a bunch of ganglion. Where is it? Up further. Okay, there's 3. They really want us to get 10 of them. That is a lot. Ah, there we go. Culture's theme is really good. It's very fitting for what is supposed to be a very late game area. Yoink! And out of there. I'm surprised I haven't been caught yet. Ooh, this is dumb. Yeah, this is very dumb. Okay, don't turn around. Now go! Okay, go around. And where is this one? Ah, here we go. I am shocked that this is going so well. Holy crap, didn't get spotted a single time. Let's go. I am so powerful. Now then, where are the parts around here? I see the markers showing where they should be, but there's not actually individual items showing up. Ah! Maybe over here? No, that's still a general area marker.
Once you've been found.
Ah, crap.
What now?
There we go. That's the only one we needed, so next up... Oh, is that everything we needed? No, we need Nostalgia L002s. Alright, on to the Decapotamon. Oh, are you gonna fight? You're not gonna fight. We're fine. The L002s are very abundant, which is appreciated. It says there should be more up around here, but I don't see them. Ah, there it is. Okay, finally got everything we need for Nalu. Hello there, Lularita. Set up the trap for me, please. I'll go searching. Did friend find what Nalu wanted? Along with whole bunch of bullet flies? I did indeed. Haha, with this many bullet flies, Lularita can make huge bug bomb. Just 1 minute now. Lularita has been making these since childhood. Ah, such memories. La-di-da-ti-dum. Take bug, wrap it snug, dee-dum-da-da. Done! Now when no good Nalu hand these over to Ganglion, blammo! Wrapping will burst and it will be a hailstorm of angry bullet flies. It will be seen straight out of heck. Hee hee. Here then, it is ready to go. Nalu is going to regret doing business with Ganglion. That much Lularita can guarantee. Alright, Nalu. I have your gift. I mean, I have the ransom, so that the Ganglion leave you alone. Friend returned to us, and did friend find what Nalu asked for? I did indeed. Friend actually brought them. Friend has to be the dumbest or kindest person in all of Mira. Ha ha! Friend has saved our lives once again. Thank you so much. It must have been so very hard to find these. Thank you 1 bazillion times. Nalu's so grateful, overwhelmed by gratefulness, really. Just big ball of thanks. I'm blushing. You're so kind. Bah! Put on a ridiculous show of thanking them, and humans get all choked up. So easy, it is almost boring. Naru said that out loud again, didn't she? Naru so awash with appreciation that strange sobbing noises which only coincidentally sound like words are coming from mouth. Anyway, Naru will never ever forget this kindness. Rose is savior of Naru. In any case, thanks. I sure am your savior. Alright, now where did she go to? I want to talk to her again and see what she says. Friend has really sick idea of practical joke. When Naru tried to hand over goods, bullet flies came out buzzing out and wounded everyone. Not only that, Ganglion was so mad they tried to kill poor Naru. Dealing with Ganglion was a big mistake. I'm not gonna say crime doesn't pay, because unfortunately it does for people who don't deserve it. But you sure deserved it. Oh yes, Nalu definitely learned lesson. Nalu will keep all transactions with human friends above the level from now on. Then, once Nalu is again earned trust of friends, Nalu activate Plan B and really pull wool over eyes. Mwahaha! You have learned nothing. Oops, who said that? Not Nalu. Maybe Nalu take one too many blasts from Bug Bomb. Nalu's still kind of woozy. Friend can sympathize. Nalu going to keep all transactions with human friends above the level from now on. Maybe make special deal with friends who look the other way, Awful. She never learns. Okay, that is another quest done. So next up, let's go do another heart-to-heart. What heart-to-heart do we want to do? Let's go with... Let's go with Fry. And what time is it? Almost noon. We need it to be late night.
Did you hear?
Hey, listen.
Alright, hello there, Fry.
Hey, give me another.
Hey there, Rose. Let me tell you, I'm having one rough day over here. I drink and I drink, but I can't get drunk. Me in November 2016. It's like I built up an immunity to scotch, which is the most terrible thing I've ever heard. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What do you like to drink, Rose? Maybe I'll try your poison and see if it works. There's a lot of options. Rose is definitely well into adulthood. I think it's very funny if she thinks she is a minor due to the memory loss. Playing up the memory loss in the most comedic ways possible is just a really fun way to characterize your cross. Oh, right, I forgot you couldn't drink. Sorry. Don't call the law or nothing, okay? Honest mistake. Hey, you know what? Talking to you just gave me a great idea. If I can't find a type of booze that'll get me properly hammered, I should just make one myself. Moonshine, white lightning, that's the ticket, alright? There's all sorts of weird fruits and grains and crap here on Mira that we didn't have back on Earth, right? Next time I'm off on an interceptor mission, I'll just gather up a bunch and see if I can ferment them into an entirely new type of drink. Man, I never thought I'd turn into one of those bathtub distiller types, but I guess sobriety's the mother of invention. Thanks for talking me through that. I owe you one. Still, I guess I better try the scotch one more time just to make sure it still ain't working. Then I'll start drawing up plans for the distillery. See you next time duty calls, alright? Alright, and we have inspired him. Okay, where are we at in progress? 20.21%, not bad. Next up is a friend in need. And that one's going to be the southeast one, got it. And wait, Lao's not allowed? Lao is not allowed. Tragic. Lao, you're banned. Okay, let's figure out. Who do we want to take for our party? You're at 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 0. Ugh. And fog.
We have visitor!
So, that's the story. I know it'll take you through some dangerous territory, but they're almost out of supplies.
I'm a bit surprised. Pathfinders should know better than to get stranded out there. Whose team is it?
Believe it or not, it's Lau's.
Really? Lao? I thought he was pretty on the ball.
If only everyone organized and together like Tatsu.
Lau's plenty capable when he actually gives a damn.
How do you mean?
Lately, the slacker's been wandering off mid-mission, leaving his men to do the heavy lifting. Who knows what the hell that boy's thinking?
Do you think maybe there's something going on with him? He might be in some sort of trouble and that's why he's acting weird?
If he is, he ain't said a peep about it to me.
Maybe muscles and mustache scare Lao away?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah. Wait, what'd you just say?
Well, whatever's up with Lao, his team still needs our help.
Right. No time to waste. And thanks.
Alright, let's go help out Lao's team. Off we go. Oh shoot, they didn't notice an ad was starting right as I was starting that. Oops, my bad. I need to pay more attention to that. Real quick. What treasure's over here? Ooh, Crater Oasis, hello there. Just wanted to snag some loot while I was in the area. And that one was for a segment. Nice. Alright, hello, Sidon.
Man, you guys really saved our bacon. Now we can finally get back to work.
You have our thanks, and I'm sure Lao's as well.
Don't mention it. We're just doing our job, same as you.
Do you guys have any idea where Lao is? Or why he just up and left like that?
No idea. And even less of an idea when he'll return.
I'm sure he's just giving us a chance to grow.
Sure he is. What? Don't give me that look. I still trust him. Mostly.
Oof.
I'd be pretty upset if someone forgot to restock and then left me stranded.
Actually, that was our mistake, not his. He just left us dead weights behind while he finished the job. He's always been like that, actually.
Always. Wait, you must be...
Sidon, ma'am. I've been working with Lao since we were back on Earth. Truth be told, he's the only reason I ever made it into Project Exodus. Without his recommendation, I'd be long dead.
Me and Mondo worked on the Frontier Nav development team. Needless to say, we've been big fans of Lao's ever since. Oh, I'm Shingo, by the way, and that there is Mondo.
I had no idea you guys had such respect for Lao. I'm sorry if it sounded like I was bad-mouthing him.
Anyway, are you all set here now?
Oh, we should be fine. Except...
Except... what?
Well, we still have a probe to place, but the location is swarming with indigents. We usually let Lao do most of the fighting, and by most, I mean all.
If that's the case, we'd be happy to escort you.
Really? Wow! It'd be an honor to work with your team, ma'am. We'll move as fast as we can.
Tatsu getting oddly similar vibe from these two.
Alright, let's go clear out the indigents. Just gotta get past the drowning ring. Is it drowning or drowned? One of the two. Don't you zap at me! That was very impolite of you. Say excuse me. These indigents.
See, Fry? I'm getting stronger.
Oh, it's the leaning ring? I guess the drowned ring must be the one over here. Here? Or here? Somewhere on the coast. Okay, the name of the collectible being Sacrificial Reactor has me concerned. Why is it sacrificial? Where are you, Sacrificial Reactor? Oh, there it is. A furnace that faces the skies in prayer, probably used for religious rites and festivals. It contains what appears to be the remains of multiple sacrifices. Okay, I guess that's fair if it's a furnace. The name Reactor is concerning, though.
We'd like to place that probe just beyond here.
Understood. We'll handle the fighting. I'll call you once the area's secure.
Man, Elma's amazing. She's so strong and professional and beautiful.
Shut up, straight boy.
Huh?
Tatsu know how friend feel. No need for shame about being ineffective and useless lump.
Thanks. I just... Wait, who are you calling a useless lump?
God, I fucking love Tatsu. I love him. He's self-aware. He knows he doesn't really do much. He feels bad about it. That's why he plays up the ego. I love him. He's doing his best and he sucks at it.
Power up! Get yourself ready! I'm all set over here. Use range attacks next. Sliding Slinger! Sliding Slinger!
Triple spiral on the hip.
Roger!
Okay, I really want to build up my PP so we can go into overdrive.
Frozen and smash!
Bad at
No
fighting,
holds
but here
barred.
goes. Sky high.
Slinger!
Triple up and pile on the hip.
Roger! No hard feeling! Sliding Slinger!
Arcing horn.
Slinger! Secondary speed Slinger!
Damn, I've really already used up basically all of my quick cooldown. Terrible. Alright, well, let's use the rest of it up to get more TP before the fight ends. There we go. Almost got to 3,000 as well.
Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind.
Pulverize. Sky high. Spiral horn.
You ready? Here I come. Now
Bad
melee.
at fighting, but here goes.
goes.
Lightning Slinger!
Crap, didn't quite make it. Ah, I was close though.
Hold still! Unleash my inner animal. You ready?
Back at range.
That works.
You seriously rock.
Just my normal look. Sorry.
Oh, I missed the first half of the conversation with Fog. He got insecure. And now I gotta build it all up all over again.
Ready to go. Fired up.
Damage confirmed. Weaken them. Free edge.
Repair. Absorber stick. We needed that.
Did it. Triple them and pile on the hit.
Roger. No hard feelings. Secondary
Arcing
speed.
horn.
Lightning Slinger.
Slap.
Spiral.
Upper hand. Scott. Did it. Triple them and pile on the hit.
Slash. Shadow strike.
Arcing horn.
Okay, 2 more? Thankfully, individually, they are very weak.
Secondary speed.
Arcing horn.
Lightning Slinger.
Back at range.
Hold still.
Enemy damage confirmed. Weaken them.
Unleash. You ready?
No, don't kill it! Damn it! I'm having the worst luck with these overdrives. I should have gone after the other 4 effects and then activated it. Hey, you get back down here. What are you doing?
Swift action is
I'm getting some weird enemy behavior today.
Frozen. No holds barred. Side slash. Hold still.
Scott.
Side slash. Side slash. Frozen smasher. No holds
But
barred.
here goes. Slap.
Upper hand. Side slash.
Slash.
Ended. Destroy. Hit again.
arcing horn.
Scattered like leaves.
There we go. Now we're good. Let's go catch up with Lau's team. And double check. Actually, I want to double check my skills real quick. Do I have anything that benefits from or benefits to overdrive? No. I need Hellhound, but I'm not there yet. And Mindscape. Well, at least I'm making my way towards those abilities. They're very, very good for Infinite Overdrive.
Wow, you carved through those guys like butter. That's amazing.
We'll get right on installing the data probe, ma'am.
And we'll keep an eye on the area so you can focus on your work. Things seem to be going well.
Thanks to you. We should have this baby ready to rock in just a few minutes. Holy crap! Sidon, we gotta get out of here!
Go if you want. I'm not moving until this thing is finished.
Huh? You got a death wish or what?
Hell, I'm just a mimeosome, right? Why not die for blame?
Ugh!
What do you two?
3 sets of hands will get this done quicker than 1, right?
Thanks, guys.
Come on, let's keep that thing away from them.
What confidence!
Let's put it to work.
Alright, hello there, fierce Vigilance.
Get over here.
Big friend! Giant friend! Wants to murder us! It's huge!
Did it! Triple them and pile on the head!
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to my quick cooldown. I want to use that in overdrive
Break out some bugs.
to help me get out a lot more sliding slingers.
Did it! Triple them and pile on the head!
Roger. Backslash. Close in and smash. No holds barred.
We're doing very fine on damage so far.
You ready? Use it over around. Sliding slinger.
It's so big!
Slinger. Close in over smash. No holds barred. I was waiting for a chance. Secondary speed. Ready?
There we go. Alright, Infinite Overdrive is a go.
Did it! Triple them and pile on the head!
Upper hand. Roger.
Spiral horn!
Upper hand. Hold still.
Can I go home
You
now?
ready? Here I come. Overstep.
Thanks.
Backslash. Right. And then destroy.
I'll not go. Attack
You
the
ready?
range.
Here I come. You ready?
Arching hold.
Here I come. Close in and smash. No holds barred. Nailed it. Now nail it.
Okay, we're golden.
Oh man! Shadow Gunner! Upper hand! Streamer!
Beautiful!
Thank heavens.
All right. Looks like the probe is up and running.
Now data from this area can be uploaded to Frontier Nav.
It wouldn't have been possible without your help.
No kidding. The rumors don't do your team justice.
Don't sell yourselves short. It was your team as much as ours that saw this mission through.
Tatsu definitely gets similar vibe from these two.
Was that all you needed then?
Yes, we're all good now. We'll finish a few calibrations and then head back.
All right, team. Move out.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't get what Tatsu is saying there about them having similar vibes, and the only explanation I can come up with is absolutely horrifying and involves another character's last Affinity mission. I am missing the joke, and the only explanation I can come up for the jokes is just horrifying.
What? Lau came back after we left?
Classic timing, huh? We told him all about how you saved the day. All he said was be sure to thank him.
Then he wandered off again to who knows where.
Never a dull moment with that one.
That's how it should be. Better than the alternative, anyway.
I hear you. I haven't forgotten how he was when we first got here.
What do you mean?
Lau's skills as a Pathfinder are pretty special. They're going to help humanity carve out a life here on Mira. But he didn't board the White Whale because he thought he was useful.
He did it so he could get his wife and daughter on the ship. He thought his abilities would permit his family passage, but...
They didn't make it on board.
Right. The war hit right before he would have summoned them.
Oh.
Those were some dark days for him. Lau was empty. Like his soul was just gone. I don't know what he's been doing lately, but whatever it is, it gives him purpose. It's good to see him living again.
Not that it makes getting left behind any easier.
I've told you 100 times already. If you had better skills, Lao wouldn't need to worry so much.
Yeah.
You guys really do love him, don't you?
But no one loved their leader more than Team Tatsu love Elma. No one!
Tatsu, it's not a competition. But also, glad he explicitly acknowledges, yeah, no, Elma's the leader here. It's not me. I call his Team Tatsu as a bit. She's the leader. Nice, 20% in Oblivia. Okay, next up, let's do a heart-to-heart. Which one do I want to do? I want to do one that actually gets segment progress done. Alright, let's go do fogs. There was something incredibly comedic about accidentally getting stuck on just two random people. Just from their perspective, this random blade just starts sprinting into you. Wait, oh, I have fog in the party, that's the issue. Let's do... let's do Fry. Oh, this is mean. Oh, Rose, hello. So how's your day going? My day? It's fine, thank you. As you can see, I'm having a staring contest with a cat. I can see that, and your posture sucks. You're gonna hurt your back. If I were to look away for even a moment, I know it would leap at me and slash my face repeatedly with its evil, evil claws. Well, no, that's just a mean assumption you're making. Back on Earth, the common house cat, or Felis catus, was ever a nemesis of mine. Is that actually the species name? I don't think it is. I'm, like, pretty sure it's not. I'd hope things would be different here. After all, the Manan and Nappan have different languages, but for some reason we all understand each other. So with that in mind, I was trying to establish a form of meaningful communication with the local cats. It doesn't really seem to be working out, however. Why do you think cats and I aren't capable of understanding each other? Well, hopefully you meet a cat you can understand one day. I suppose that's a possibility. I certainly haven't conducted my experiments on all of the cats here on Mira. One day I may indeed meet a cat who has no interest in using my face for a scratching post. I will hold that hope in my heart throughout my remaining years on this planet. Alright, how are we doing on progress? 21%, nice. So that is where my progress goal was for today, but we're not done yet, I want to keep going. Next up is gonna be Mystery Man. Hello there, Professor B. Who are you, another of their assassins? After what happened to the last guy they sent, I'm impressed you had to try me. What did you just say? I'm not here to give lessons to people trying to kill me. I'll fry you to a crisp, same as your friend from before. What? You're, not attacking me. Why aren't you attacking me? What, you're a blade? Yeah, I've heard of them. Now that I get a better look at you, you do look rather interesting. Yes, and since Vevin's practically useless, maybe this person can help get the... Right then, you there, kid, pay attention. My name is Professor... If you're looking for work, I have a truly amazing offer for you. What's, this? Oh, you heard me talking to myself, did you? Probably best for us both if you don't know anymore. This language barrier is getting to be a real hassle. Half the words from the planet I came from aren't even pronounceable in your language. I can't even properly introduce myself around here. Well, there's not really nothing for it, I guess. Just Professor B will have to do for now. So then, about this job I have for you. I need a few things for my current research, and I'd appreciate it if you could secure them. Should be simple enough for you, Especially if I pay you for your trouble. What are you researching? I'm curious. I like a kid with a healthy sense of scientific curiosity. But keeping this one a secret is good for both our health, if you catch my drift. All you need to know is that I need Tiki Sap. Head west of Waterway Tangle to find some. My work is nothing you need to be worried about, so what do you say? Help me out, kid? Sure! You will? Great, I knew you had a touch of about you. I've been short-handed lately, with my assistant Vevin wasting his time repairing that silly spaceship. Anyway, thanks. We're both wanderers through space stranded on this rock. Gotta help one another out, eh? Alright, let's go looking for this Tiki Sap. Alright, so that's gonna take us directly east. What level do we need to do the next chapter? I think it's 24? It's 23, so we're good to do chapter 6 whenever, I think. I just want to clear out all these missions before we do. We're gonna get attacked, aren't we? Who cares? I just need to get the Tiki Sap and get out of here. You stay away from me, you bugs. Now, how's about I ask a few questions and you give me specific, concise answers? Run your mouth or try to lie, and we'll have to try again in a setting you'll find a lot less comfortable. You're smart. You don't want any needless trouble. Best for everyone involved if you just cooperate. So, question 1. What did Professor B want from you? Who are you, before I answer this? I thought you were smart. Maybe I'm wrong. Is who I am more important to you than your own life? Alright, fine by me. I'll just invite you to a VIP room where nobody can ever get in to help you. You'll have all the time in the world to see how I do my job. Give you the GAD special. You're never seeing home again, pal. Damn, he really gives you no chances. Alright, Gad, I'm sorry, but your team needs to die because, what the hell is your problem? Okay, one down. Perfect. Keep up with the weaker ones. Gad can wait for last. The important thing is reducing their overall damage by killing the weak ones first. Hope, don't you die on me. Oh my god. Slaughtered him. Just by activating overdrive. Okay, these Dove Turbos getting in the way. Don't appreciate that. Alright, we're golden. Damn, the fight didn't last nearly long enough. Okay, let's get that Tiki Sap and then get back to Professor B. And make sure to get the landmark for his place as well this time. There we go.
Good.
Ah, you're back. Got that Tiki Sap for me? I do. Great, now all I need is a body frame and I can get this up and running. Was that? Somebody named Gad attacked you while you're out looking for this? That's probably my fault. He's been after my technology for a while now. He must have realized he was no match for me directly and decided to pump you for information instead. Are you going to be okay? Ha! You think anyone from this time period could take me? Still, that's nice of you. Thanks, kid. I guess after the trouble I caused, I could make a special exception and tell you who I am. Try to hang on to your socks. I came from the distant terminus of time and space. I am from the future! Gah! I might be what you humans will look like in a few 100 million years down the line. I believe you! Hope like that. Truly amazing. You accept my story just like that? You humans certainly adapt to new situations quickly. When I first told Vevin, he had the little pill at the gullet to start laughing in my face. But okay, great. That makes this quick, I guess. Thing is, I need to get back to my own time. And to do that, I need you to find me a car to serve as the frame. So, again, what is this? Oh, that's right. Doesn't get across in English. How else to describe it? It's a device that overcomes the absolute wall of temporal causality. In layman's terms, it's a time machine. I've gotten word that a fellow named Graham is selling cars at a discount. Here's some cash, kid. Try to talk him into selling you the best vehicle for the money. Good luck, and while you're off doing that, I'll grab the other part I'll need for this experiment. Alright, and it's just Back to the Future. I've never actually seen Back to the Future. I know, horrible sin. I need to correct this as soon as possible. I promise I will eventually. I know I need to watch it. I just never remember to watch it.
Get a load of this.
Alright, there you are, Graham. What car would you like to sell me? If it's secondhand goods and at ridiculous prices you're after, Graham's your man. I'll give you the details the retail guys wouldn't dream of. Professor B sent you? Oh, nice. He's one of my best customers. Car-wise, I've got a few options lined up for you. On the left there, you've got a blue standard model. Middle one's a junker, and then we got my red beauty. What's your pleasure? Whichever you like, I'll knock a chunk off the price for you. Let's go with the... It literally does not matter. They all have the exact same outcome. So you should probably go for the junker, but I'm going to go with the standard. Makes sense. It's really the perfect compromise. I can let this baby go for 10,000 credits. Sound good? Let's do it. Thanks much. I'll deliver it to Professor B's place for you free of charge. Alright, back to Professor B then. And it looks like Vevin has returned. Come on, Vevin, you gotta become a cornerstone for the next dazzling chapter of science. You Manon are disciples of science, aren't you? Now stop your whining and get in the damn car. Sorry, Professor B, but I think this thing is more of a tombstone than a cornerstone, you know? And I'm probably too young to die. Damn, I finally get a test rig up and working. You're gonna pull this crap on me? What's going on? Absolutely nothing. That's the problem. I brought my assistant Vevin here to play guinea pig for me, but he's gone chicken. I gave him the honor of riding my Mirror-mobile time machine, and he repays me with a silly tantrum. And after you went through the trouble of furnishing this perfectly serviceable car. No more excuses, Vevin. Are you trying to put all this poor woman's hard work to waste? Well, I don't want to do that, but time travel seems pretty dangerous, doesn't it? I'm as intrigued about science as anyone, but I've only got one life to give to it, you know? What, you don't trust me? If you're so confident, maybe you should be the one to take it for a ride, Professor. You're weirdly insistent that I be the one who tests it, you know? Well, of course, if I got sucked into a stray, I'd be torn to shreds instantly. Leave it to me. It's fine I didn't say a thing. I think that's probably the opposite of fine. Either way, I'm not getting in that vehicle.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Then it appears we are at an impasse here. Hey kid, help me talk some sense into this fool. Well, Monon generally aren't very emotionally driven except when it comes to pizza, so... I suppose you seem like a smart person. Different than my scientific mind, but maybe, but still. I hear what you're saying, but none of it proves that I'll be alright if I get in that time machine, if that makes sense. What's that? Even if this test fails, Professor B will eventually succeed. And then he just needs to jump back to the moment before this test. And that way the machine from that successful trial will replace this initial failed prototype. Meaning I won't actually die in the canonical timeline. Well, we sure are assuming that we can rewrite the timeline in this universe. I feel like there's some circular reasoning in there somewhere, but I think I'm warming to the idea. Alright, Professor, I'll be riding your time machine. I hope I don't regret this. You'll do it? Ha! I'd expect nothing less from my intrepid Monon assistant. And nice work with the smooth talk there, ma'am. Alright, now that we have a test subject, let's get this party started. Hurry up and get in the Mirror-mobile, Vevin. I'm ready for you to send me to whatever dark corner of history you want, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Roger that. The is online, setting destination for 3,000 years in the future. Vevin, are you ready to slip the bonds of time and take flight into that bright and distant tomorrow? Absolutely, I think, yes. Here I go! Now, my precious Mirror-mobile, smash through the walls of the fourth dimension and rewrite the laws of the universe. Well, that sucks. I made it. This is New LA 3,000 years in the future. I guess it does look more vaguely more future-y. Huh? How are you in this time period? Oh, I get it. You're Rose's distant descendant, correct? You must have been chosen to greet me as the ambassador of your time because you'd be familiar with the situation, right? Yes, absolutely. Whoop whoop? What in the same name of Sir Isaac H. Newton? The sucker hasn't moved an inch. Why, damn it? I've been alive more than 1,000 years, but this is a first. What could have gone wrong? Wait a minute, what are you all doing 3,000 years in the future? Did you perhaps follow me here in another of the Professor's time machines? Thank you for coming, Professor. Are you folks ready to go explore the future? I can't wait to see the amazing world of tomorrow! The total lack of change in scenery after 3,000 years is rather remarkable, don't you think? It makes one wonder what happened to civilization in all those years, doesn't it? Oh, will you stop talking already? Clearly trusting you to pilot my machine was the biggest mistake ever. Damn, the numbers were there. It hit the threshold. If that wasn't enough, then attempting counter-jet navigation may be the only option left to us. In theory, that should allow for even a special temporal axis. Yes, that is surely it. I'm sorry to bother you again, kid, but could you bring me some of the topaz wine brought by the primordial creatures called Tectinsulas? Get me that and I'll drive my machine through time. I swear it on every speck of science in my brain. Well, looks like we already have it, so here you go, Professor. I picked the worst voice for Professor B. That is really straight in my throat. Well, did you get the topaz wine, kid? It's the last thing I need to soup up my magnificent Mirror-mobile. I wonder if it's even coming across that differently from my normal voice. Because it sure is straight in my throat a lot. Excellent work. I'll install it right now. There. Done. Behold the counter navigation edition of my beautiful machine. It's my ultimate creation, capable of overriding every causal factor of Mirren's spacetime. So, who's piloting it this time? A most astute question. I certainly can't trust that shrimp to do it. This time I'll drive to the future myself. The perfect pilot for the perfect machine. There's not a sliver of a chance of failure. I love that it's playing Veer Fleegen in the background. This is goodbye for now, but don't worry, kid. I may literally be back before you know it. Alright? I'm gonna miss you a lot, Professor B. But I'm sure we'll meet again sometime, somewhere, kid. But for now, commencing the trial run. Setting destination time past the far side of the future to the time axis I once inhabited. You, Vevin, and the others in this time have been a great help. Heh, though I could have done without the ones that attacked us. Thanks for everything, Rose. Give Vevin my regards. Take care and farewell. Even if this is goodbye forever, know that I'll never forget you. Ha! That's right. Tear through that with girl. We're off to the future. Yeah, I have no idea how to even begin pronouncing those. If this were edited, I would have put in censor bleeps just for the bit. We're done! We did it! We sent him back to the future! Where did Professor B go? He asked me to buy these parts he was running low on. What? He went home to the future? Just like that? We did everything together all this time and now he just takes off? He did say he was grateful to you. He thanked me? I wish he'd said it to my face. If not for you, was he planning to leave without saying a word? The man was a real headache, you know. I'll just have to get to work on building a new and improved Mirrormobile Mark II, I suppose. I'll ride it to the future and scare the pants off of Professor B. That would be pretty funny, right? I guess I have a lot of studying ahead of me, huh? Just you wait, Professor. Best of luck with that. Alright, let's see what's next. Looks like next up we're gonna do one more heart-to-hearts. We have options. Let's do fog again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello there, Fog. What are you up to?
Look at the stars.
Oh, hello, Rose. Are you counting the ants? Impressive, you're exactly right. These ants are every bit as resilient as the ones on Earth. There wasn't a single ant on the white whale, and yet Mira's ants have already found their way here and managed to construct a nest. And now these tiny creatures live in this giant city. It's that thought that led me to observe them. I feel like this is a bad choice. For a very funny reason. I too find myself rooting for these ants to survive. I'm glad you feel the same way, but the thing is, you stepped on 5 of them when you came over to talk to me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oops. Rest in peace, ants. Okay, what's next on our list? Ah! Time to go visit an old friend. It's time for adventure! And of course, Mia's gonna be all the way up at the top of the tree. There you are, Mia. Real quick, I want to double check. 21.4. Nice. Continuing to make good progress. Wait a... Huh. Well, this ain't good. Now, what am I... Whoa, Chief, is that you? Fancy meeting you here. Oh, sorry, I'm just blocking the way, huh? Here, just give me 1 sec. And... whoa, wait! Ah! Phew, that was way too close. Almost took quite a spill there. Man, these are tricky. It's taking me forever to get used to moving around on them. It's seriously been one snag after the next since leaving a new LA. Like a minute ago, I was all, adventure, woo, glowy forest, yeah. Basically being a huge idiot. You know, me. Then this pack of whatevers comes barreling at me from out of nowhere, and I've got zero combat skills, so I just ran, obviously. Dropped my comm device on the way too, like a genius. So that means no calling for evac, or a cab home, or pizza delivery. Oh shoot, I had all those points saved up too. One free pie with the works. Typical, should have used them before taking off. What was I talking about? Oh right, so I need a favor, Chief. Could you help me look for my comm device? It shouldn't take long, I'm sure I dropped it somewhere around here. 2 heads are better than 1, right? And more than 2 is betterer, I guess? I can help. Ooh, really? Thank you so much, you're the best, Chief. Gosh, real blades are all so nice. Anyway, let's get this search party started, shall we? You take that direction and I'll go this way. If one of us finds my comm device, our secret signal will be to shriek as loud as we can. And if you run into the hostiles, I guess you can deal with them yourself? Okay, disperse! She's so dumb, I love her. I love her. She's such a fun character. Alright, if I remember correctly, it should be in a... I think it's either going to be a landmark or an unexplored territory? It's definitely going to have a fucking Tyrant Turbo on it. So let's go really slowly. I hate you, Turbo. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. For some reason, I thought this would be like a unexplored territory. I'm thinking of Crater Oasis for sure, which is back in Oblivia. It just feels special. Oh, come on. I'm just as clumsy as Mia, it seems. I just have more combat experience. Alright, Mia, where did you... Oh god, where did you end up? No! Dang it! Again, I am as clumsy as Mia. I just have more combat experience. Hello, Mia. Any luck finding my comm device, Chief? I did. Yes, that's it. You found it. Wow, I looked forever with no luck. You're amazing, Chief. I owe you big time. Thank you so much. Leave it to an experienced blade operative, eh? You certainly showed me up. I've got to get my acting gear and train up to be a pro blade like you stat. Thanks again, Chief. You were a big help. Hopefully we'll meet again sometime. I'll probably, no, definitely be a proper blade by then. Maybe we'll end up competing for jobs. Oh, but if so, try and go easy on me, okay? Until then, I'm off. You take care out there, Chief. You have a good journey. Everyone liked that. Bow chicka wow wow, time for some adventure. Dum de dum dum, yeah. You say something, Chief? Sorry, I was kind of composing my theme song. Were you harmonizing? Aw, that's so sweet. Thanks, buddy. Did they just call me out for reading the dialogue out loud? See you around. That's really fucking funny. Hey, Chief, little help? There was this big rock blocking the road, right? So I started climbing over and it started moving. Now I can't get down. Help! Your adorable protege is in crisis. You're always in crisis, Mia. No, what's new? I love you, but you're always in crisis. Alright, let's go save her. Oh crap. No, not doing this. I have no reason to fight you, Forest Secula. Oh dear. Nope, stay away, Simius. Let's go behind these trees. There you are, Mia. Hi. Hey, Chief, little help up here for your old pal Mia. This fake boulder thing is definitely not a real boulder, so please kill it. Mia, the real problem is it's offended you called it a boulder. Because it's not just a boulder, it's a rock. Pretty sure I won't die if you can do me that one little favor. No problem. Alright, let's kill the Tectinsula. Save Mia and send her back out on her journey. I'm sure she'll be fine if I just send her out on her own again.
Be smart. Use an aura to get things.
She's learning through experience. And me saving her ass.
Let's stack things in our favor with an aura.
You seriously rock.
These enemies don't have nearly enough health.
Thanks.
What? Chief, oh thank you! I knew you'd come rescue me. You're so professional and junk. But I'll tell you what I don't know. Why does this stuff keep happening to me? I'm just trying to get through the forest here. Is this cosmic payback for stiffing you back there? You know, karma or whatever? Or wait, you have your eerie cursing powers. Oh, you wouldn't curse little old Mia, right, Chief? Never! Why would I do that? Anyway, I'm safe, you're safe. All's well that ends well, right? Though it might not be a bad idea for me to learn how to use a gun, huh? Not really my style, though. Yes, well, the real take-home here is that this forest and I are a terrible match. I am over it. From here on, I'll stick to exploring east of New LA. Thanks again for bailing me out on a regular basis here, Chief. I'll let you get back to your own adventures. Stay safe, yeah? Happy trails. And, as usual, no reward. I love you, Mia, but you really gotta shape up. Alright then, now that that's done, let's do another heart-to-hearts. What do I want to do next? Ooh, Hope's got a heart-to-heart. So, let's go ahead and kick you out of the party so we can do that. And what time does it need to be? Afternoon.
I'm not daydreaming,
Oh, hello there, Rose. Are you on duty today? I have the day off myself, so I was just tending to my flower beds. Do you like flowers, Rose? Honestly, kind of meh. I appreciate them for what they are, and I respect that other people love them, but like, I don't know, they're pretty. I don't like having flowers or anything like that. Is that right? Well, what about vegetables? I love vegetables nearly as much as I love flowers. Back on Earth, the congregants of my church were always much more excited about the vegetables than the flowers. They were a practical people. I love watching them smile when they ate a meal prepared with vegetables that we'd grown. When I saw something like that, it made me glad for all the hard work I put into growing them. So, what kind of meals did you make? Stew! They raved about it in the local paper once, so there was always a long line to try my stew. I mean, a good stew is really good. It would bring in a lot of people I didn't get to see otherwise, or those who tended to keep their distance. That's a very happy memory of mine. If we ever have the chance, I'd like to make my stew again and have you try some. Honestly, would love that. Okay, where are we at in progress? 21.68, awesome. Made a full 3% today, I want to say. And yeah, I think that's probably going to be a good stopping point for today. We've been going for 2 hours. We got 3% of the game complete today. Making slow and steady progress. Next time we will hopefully get all the way up to doing chapter 6. That depends on how fast we can get through the last few missions. And also what level we end up being once we're done. We're 23 right now. If we don't gain too many more levels, we have 4 more missions to do, so that we can do right now. And I'm not going to try too hard to grind out levels. We will get levels naturally by just going through everything and doing everything. So yeah. Next week, we're going to go ahead and try and get to and through Chapter 6. And after that, we'll take a break from this game for a little bit while we go off and play Deltarune for a bit, since Chapters 3 and 4 are coming out very soon. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you everyone for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.